Welcome to The Topic, where Houston Community College highlights our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Christy Powers. Senior Captain Ruy Lozano is Houston Fire Department spokesperson. He's an 18-year veteran who's spent the majority of his career in paramedics, at least in some form of the busiest stations here in the city. And he's here to talk about Operation Stocking Stuffer 2015 and how you can get involved in several of the HCC campuses. So Captain Lozano, thank you so much for joining us. Let's talk a little bit about how Operation Stocking Stuffer came about.
Well, it's very interesting. It actually started by a school teacher, a local teacher by the name of Laura Jean Young. You know, she started this program with such humble beginnings. She was literally giving toys away out of the back of her car. And with that, it continued to grow. The fire department got involved, and this was in the early 90s. You know, and as it grew, it really started becoming a bigger and bigger venture, and more of the community was getting involved. And then when the Houston Fire Department was brought in, we really got to capitalize on the strategic locations of our fire stations. In 2008, we officially named it Operation Stocking Stuffer, making this upcoming year our 7th annual Operation Stocking Stuffer giveaway. And
this is a huge event. HCC got involved with you last year to help you collect toys and become public drop-off locations. So tell everyone how we did.
Well, y'all did more than just getting involved. Y'all really became major stakeholders in this project. Besides just announcing it and bringing some of your own students involved, your collection was really a majority of what we were able to give away on that day. So y'all even brought by volunteers on the day of our giveaway. So y'all were a huge reason why we were so successful this past year.
And it's really all about the community and coming together and really paying it forward to the little ones to bring some holiday cheer. Tell everyone last year how well you did, because man, you really raised a lot of toys.
Last year was almost a logistical nightmare. We were very fortunate that we had a lot of partners. A lot of volunteers came to help us out, because last year on the 23rd alone, we supported over 1,600 families. But for that day, we were well over 2,400 families, because we weren't able to just give away at our location. We started supporting other toy drives around the community just because we had such an overwhelming response. By the end of the entire project, we were well over 3,000 families affected. So we brought Christmas to 3,000 families, or over 3,000, that wouldn't have had it otherwise.
Now, you mentioned the 23rd. Tell everyone what the 23rd is, because it's a really great day.
Well, again, this year, the 23rd is going to be our Great Toy Giveaway. That's where all the toys were sorted the weekend prior. We get them sorted by gender and age, and it's a first come, first served basis. And through volunteers, we're able to distribute them throughout the community over at New Light Christian Center over off of East Houston Road.
We're talking like bikes and all kinds of toys. I mean, not just little small toys. You've really got a lot to offer.
Well, we really try to be generous in our donation. We give 3 toys for every child, and we try to limit it to 3 children. Hopefully, if you have more than that, you can distribute those same toys to other ones to satisfy the entire family. But we're really fortunate to partner with such organizations like HCC, where we're able to satisfy the little kids along with the bigger kids. And we also get a lot of monetary donations. And what we usually try to do is strategically purchase for those teenage kids. They're a little bit harder to buy for, but that's where the monetary donations get involved.
Okay, so how can everyone get involved? Just give people a few examples quickly of how they can help out this holiday season.
Well, we're setting up drop-off sites at different locations. HCC being one of the major ones. You can always drop off in one of those, but every fire station, all 93 fire stations in the city of Houston are drop-off points. So if you take a toy, drop it off, we'll make sure it gets to a family.
Now also, I have to mention, HCC played a big factor in your life, at least in your career, right? We have a great fire academy, and a lot of firefighters go through that.
Absolutely. A majority of Houston firefighters get their certification through HCC. Although I was hired through the city, they sent me through the Houston Community College, not only fire school, EMT school, intermediate school, and paramedic school. So I'm a big product of the HCC system, and it really helped propel my career and many like me that continue to serve the community.
Thank you, Ruy Lozano, for joining us today. Of course, several HCC locations will be public drop-off points for Operation Stocking Stuffer. So make sure you drop off your toys at either the West Loop campus, the Stafford campus, Missouri City, and Gulfton through the rest of this month. Of course, in a list of events that HCC is participating in, go to hccs.edu/calendar. For The Topic on HCC TV, I'm Christy Powers.